Hi, I'm Miss Lee, and I wanted to just put a little something together representing all of my single men, my single women out there that's loving life, enjoying their space, and just being the person that God designed them to be. So, this is a message for all of you others who are in relationships, situationships, marriages, uh, situation. There are a few stereotypes that single people have to live with each day of their singleness. There's a few questions that single people don't want to answer. So, there are a few things that single people don't want to hear. And it gets a little frustrating to have to continuously answer questions, defend our state of mind and our decision. Just be positive about everything that's going on in a single person's life. You know, being single is a struggle, okay? It's a struggle, it's a daily struggle. It's important that we be proud, be positive, and be just steadfast in our mentality, in our decisions, and have wonderful people around us that's going to motivate, cultivate, enrich and nourish all of the wonderful things that we have going on as being a single person. So when we're being, out there and we're talking to people, mingling and mixing and meeting people at networking events, church, barbecues, house parties, whatever, there's a few things that just gets under a single person's skin. And I want to let you know what those things are. So you ready? Take notes, because this is important for all you others in relationships, marriages, situationships, and partnerships, and those kind of situations. We don't want to answer the question, why are you single? If we knew why we were single, would we really tell you the answer? Especially if we didn't know you. Why is that a conversation I need to have with somebody I'm meeting as I'm eating Tostitos and salsa at a house party? What if that's just something that we're working out as a single person? We're working out the crazy ex-boyfriend or crazy ex-girlfriend that was in our lives, and it's just a situation that we don't want to jump into a new relationship because crazy ex is around the corner jumping out of bushes trying to figure out what we're doing. We're working out our self-esteem, we're working out our soul struggle, we're working out our insecurities, we're working out our finances, we're working out our baggage. Maybe those answers are none of your business. That's really a rude question. That's like me asking a married person, how often are you intimate with your husband? Is that my business to know? Absolutely not. And it's not your business as a married, dating, partner, situationship to ask another single person why they are single. Don't do it. Single people also don't want to answer the question, so when you're going to settle down? Do we know the answer to that question? Do we have control over us settling down if we're currently not dating anyone? Probably not. We don't know. Don't ask questions that people don't know the answer to. I don't know. Am I going to meet the man of my dreams or woman of my destiny tomorrow? I don't know. So how am I supposed to know, or any other single person supposed to know when they are settling down? Don't ask those questions, because if we had the choice of picking the magical man or woman that our heart desires, we would say we want that person right now and settle down right now. But the reality is that just doesn't happen. So stop asking that question. Here's another statement that single people feel uncomfortable hearing. When someone in a relationship, in a marriage, in a situationship, in a partnership, or whatever is going on, they say something along the lines of, just enjoy your time being single. Enjoy it. You make it seem like being in a relationship, marriage, situationship, partnership is a horrible thing, and people in those types of commitments or lack thereof hate it, and we're gonna hate it too. And you don't want us to be a part of the hated state of mind that you're currently in. So you say something like, "Just enjoy being single." That makes me wonder what's going on in your life. Why don't you like your see? Why don't you? Is there something you need to work out in your relationship? Is this person that you're with really the right one for you? Now it's time to flip the tables and do some psychoanalysis on your situation. Okay? We don't want to hear that. That's not fun. Okay, what makes you think we're not already enjoying it? You know, we can have fun just like people in relationships. And people in relationships have a lot of fun too. That, you know, asking and saying those kind of statements really makes me think about your relationship. And I'm going to forever look at you kind of sideways when I see you. That's the reality. There's another struggle that single people also feel a little uncomfortable, you know, seeing on social media, because it's a struggle being single. It really, really is. And the relationship goals posts that we see on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and you know, it's tagged, and other people who are single see these pictures of you know, hands, you know, holding hands and hearts drawn in the sand, and you know, funny goofy pictures of, you know, a man and a woman in a relationship being goofy. He's picking her up on her back, you know, on his back, and they're just enjoying and smiling and laughing, you know. So it's this hashtag relationship goals. So a single person doesn't have those goals. We have other goals. The goals we have is being able to get to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts so we can get to work on time. Ensuring that we got enough going on in our finances to help us get to the next state of mind. We're trying to look for our legacy. We're trying to create our legacy, create our future. We're trying to get our emotional self as one. We're trying to build on our desires, and our goals are something that we can tangibly touch. We're trying to be centered in our spirituality. You know, if the man or the woman comes along in the journey, that's wonderful. That's an added perk to the goal. But a goal of someone being single is not to just be in a happy relationship, because the reality is it's not going to always be happy. There's going to be times where you're tested, they're tested, you hate them, they hate you, you love them, they love you back. You know, there's a lot of stuff in a relationship. So putting these wonderful pictures of rainbows, glitters, unicorns, and stardust, you know, and two hearts joining as one, and putting a hashtag of relationship goals, it's just not getting it. We single people, we're bigger and better than that. We're looking for lifetime goals. We're looking for legacy goals. We're looking for a family unit goal, not just the relationship. The relationship is cool, but let's talk about what our last names are going to be in the home that we are creating as one with the one that God is sending to us. That's a goal that we're looking forward to achieving, and making sure that the man upstairs aligns us in our journey of singleness to get us to where we need to be. That's a goal. That's a real goal. I have some truths about singles, you know, men and women out there in the dating world. The reality is, it's a struggle. That's the reality. It's hard, it's frustrating, it's discouraging, it can be fun, it can be exciting, it can be spontaneous, it could be an adventure, it can be depressing, it can be happy, it can be eventful, it can be spontaneous. You see this bipolar emotional description of feelings and emotions. Being single is that. That is what it is. Because we have good days, we have bad days. We watch Love and Basketball, we watch 50 First Dates. You know, we sit there, we see people on Valentine's Day sharing their love, sing their boos and bays and babes and all of this on social media with hearts and fairies and sprinkle dust and all of this with filters, trying to explain how wonderful it is to be in a relationship. We have to see that. It's okay. That you're sharing your glory, you're sharing your love, you're sharing your happiness amongst all of your Facebook friends. But sometimes we single people want to see the fight. Can we see the bad too, so we know how to overcome the bad? You know, your story is our testimony. We can see, you know, the struggle, and we can get tips and pointers. Just playing. We don't want to see your fights. We really don't, but we do. So, with the emotional turmoil that single people go through, be mindful of the mental state when you post those various pictures. There's a lot of people out there putting pressure on themselves in trying to find the right person. There's individuals out there that are lonely around the holidays because they don't have someone to build memories with. There's someone out there who's unsure as to how to balance work and dating because they're career driven and the people that they might meet might not have the same path. So it's difficult for them to build possible relationships with people from the opposite sex because they don't know how to balance. So when you put all of this out there on social media, you're inquiring at parties and family functions and barbecues about what's going on in their single state, think about that first. Do you really know this person that you're standing in front of who's enjoying or embracing or learning how to embrace the singleness that they're in day to day? You probably don't. A lot of people don't think before they speak. Sometimes as human beings, we need to take a moment and pause before we say something. Because not everybody is openly in the state of their journey to love their single space. For all of my singles out there, I'm speaking to you. I heart you all. I heart you so much. Love this time. Allow this time to cultivate who God has designed you to be. Allow this time to walk in your journey, walk in your destiny. Be honest and true to the person you are. Find new things that you love. Try new things. Experience new adventures. Go to new places. Go to the movies by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. You never know who God will put in your path if you only just go out and experience life. Get out of the woe is me mentality and oh my God, it's another holiday and I'm by myself, and oh my God, I should pick up the phone and call an ex to spend quality time. Don't do that, because it's all a test, it's all a journey, and this journey is meant to help you be the wonderful human being that you are destined to be. So if you see someone who's single, be like, hey, what's up? I love it. We in this together. We're having fun. We're living life. We don't have to check in with anybody. We don't have to explain where we're going while we're doing it, while we're out and about. We don't have to explain anything. Date. Have fun. Be courted. Fellas, court your lady. When you're out dating, treat that woman the same way you would want a man to treat your daughter. Ladies, hold that man to the standard that you would want your son to treat a woman he's dating. That way you have healthy, positive, boundary-filled relationships, friendships. I'm Miss Lee. I hope you've enjoyed my message today on the single struggle. Be sure to check out the Miss Lee Experience Friday nights, 8 o'clock on Blog Talk Radio, www.blogtalkradio.com/Justmisslee. Much love. I heart you singles. I do.